Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to talk about Aristotle's quote that is, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. If you are reading this statement, this might be very simple one, having very simple vocabulary, but let me tell you briefly the message that might be concise but has a very solid and powerful reflect on yourself. So what does it mean by knowing oneself, knowing yourself? This question has a long series of contemplations, thoughts that who am I? If I ask a question from you, do you really know yourself? Are you well familiar with yourself? If you are, so it's not limited, it's not confined just to your likes and dislikes. Not at all. It's more than that. You have to go beyond that. You have to cross that border that is limitless. You have to ponder upon yourself. You will have to discover yourself. This is actually knowing yourself. To discover yourself. I'm not talking about your likes, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, what's your favorite personality. No, it's not confined to that. It's about the skills, the abilities, the gifts, the talents, and the blessing you have been given that makes you unique, the uniqueness that you have, the individuality you have. You have to mark, you have to leave a permanent impression on your personality. So, you need to think about it. Do you really know yourself? The point is that if you really know yourself, if you really know your strengths, if you really know your talents, no one is going to beat you. You will be always the victor. You will be having the victory in all rounds of your life. So, what are the benefits of knowing yourself? The very first thing is that when you know your strengths, you're more confident. You beat your fears. You beat your self-doubts. You overcome your weaknesses when you know that this is my strength. Let me give you an example. When I completed my matriculation, I didn't want to continue my studies. My father just said me, you just one day, just one time you just visit your college. And that one visit just changed my life. That one visit. I just contemplated over myself that, oh my God, what I'm going to do now. So I thought about that. And the same person who really didn't want to continue his studies, the same person became the seer of the class, the same person became the topper of the class. Why? Because that was self-reflection, self-discovery, that I discover myself. I'm not a mediocre. I'm always the top one. I'm always having distinguished personality. I'm always the unique one. If you just talk about medical, you just say, you just observe your personality, many things are the symbols of your uniqueness. If you just check your thumb impression, does anyone have thumb impression that you have? No, that is uniqueness. Many other things, like your DNA, your eyes, many different symbols have been given into your personality just to let you know that you are unique. You are a special person. No one is going to beat you. So, on the other hand, when you know yourself, you also know your weaknesses, along with your strengths. I remember I wanted to be a doctor, but just for a few days I just joined a clinic as a compounder. So after 8 days, when I spent 8 days over there, so I had to inject a person. So I was shivering literally while I was going to do that. And a baby came over there, and when the baby needs to be injected, that was the most difficult task that I have observed in my life. So I thought, oh my God, I'm not for that. This is not my life. This is not for me. No, not at all. But then I joined for a teaching profession. I realized from the testimonies of from my students that you are the person who can teach us. You can convey us. You need to identify yourself. You need to discover yourself. You always will be the victor in all your life. Thank you very much.